All right, so you guys know I'm a big fan of Glock pistols. The military uses them. They're just good. They run. That's their best selling point. So because of that, I'm not big on replacing a lot of parts on a Glock. That said, one part that I do believe in replacing are the sights. Now, your standard Glock sights, you got the white dot in the front, you've got your white box on the back. I'm just not a big fan of that. They're not very visible in the dark. They're hard to acquire. The bright rear sight bleeds out that front sight when you're trying to do rapid acquisition when you're shooting fast. So I prefer a brighter front sight. Now, there's a lot of people that scream lasers are the best because it allows you to stay tracked on target. The problem with lasers, and here's a prime example right here, this is a rear sight that actually has a laser built into it. It has an on-off switch to the side, right? So it doesn't interfere. You don't have to put anything else inside. Great concept. All my wife would have to do is push the button and turn on that laser and she's ready to go. The problem with that is, where's the weak point of lasers? Electronics, right? Batteries. Now, your wife's pistol or your concealed carry, if you're not using it a lot, that laser or that light is gonna fail you right when you need it most. Let me turn this laser on. Brother, this puppy doesn't work, all right? Lasers, fine. What I want are bright sights that I can see. Now, fiber optic sights are great during the day. These are Dawson Precision sights, as a very large fiber optic sight up front. They're micro adjustable. They're great target sights. This is actually the pistol I compete 3-gun with. Very, very bright front fiber optic sights, easy to find. The problem with this though is I've probably gone through about 6 or 7 fiber optic front wires here through this sight. They break, they fall off. When's that gonna happen? Yeah, exactly right when I don't need it to happen. Not that big a deal in the competition, but if it's the moment of truth, life or death, you don't wanna lose that front sight. So I prefer sights that you can actually see all the time. Now, my preferred are the Trijicon HDs. Now, I still have a bright orange front dot on that front sight. However, the rear sights and the front sight also have tritium inserts. So during the day, while I'm on the range, whatever, I've still got that bright front sight, just like the pistol that I compete with. My muscle memory is still there. Everything applies the same. However, if I go into that area and my pistol light goes down, I can't see what's going on. I still have the tritium inserts in the rear sight and the front sight, so I can line them up and I can get rounds on target. Now, not all fiber optic and tritium sights are good to go. They're just not. Now, TrueGlow came out with some of the TFX Pros. Great concept. They took it a step further. They have fiber optic front and rear, but they also put tritium inserts in both the front and the rear sights. Great concept, right? So even if the sun goes down, you can still see those sights and line them up because they have tritium in them. Great concept. My problem with it though is the dots on the rear sight are large, just like the front. Because it's closer to my eye than the front sight is, it's harder for me to find that front sight, and that really bothers me. During the day, everything, I need to be able to acquire that front sight very fast. So great concept, give it a try. They're good sights, they're good quality. However, if you were to ask me my personal preference, and I don't usually pick one brand over another, but I'm here to tell you that Trijicon HDs, they have a choice of a bright yellow front dot or bright red. I prefer this red and orange one because I run red fiber optics in competition. But with the tritium inserts in the back, I'm here to tell you, these sights are awesome. All right, now changing sights is not that hard. To change the front sight, once you've got that slide off, all you need is a small wrench, usually comes with the sights, hexagon on top, and it just unscrews the base of that front sight, comes out, put the new one on, tighten it down. Don't forget to apply your Loctite. Now, rear sights, you're gonna need a Glock rear sight tool. Real easy, match it so your slide goes in here, spin it. This arm will go across, pushes that rear sight out, sit your new sight in the slot, push it back in, get it, take it out on the range, tweak it left to right, wherever it needs to be so that your pistol's very zeroed. Again, not hard. This is all user level adjustments that can be done without going to a gunsmith. So again, Glocks are awesome, great pistols. I don't recommend doing a lot of changes to them, but for sure, one thing right off the bat, put on sights that are gonna serve you at the moment of truth.